Where'd you live?
We lived on the corner of Old Coach Road and Fox Run. And Fox Run, right down the road, about 4 houses down on Fox Run, was this lady named Mrs. Rhodes, Rhodes, and they were devoutly Jewish, and they had 4 daughters, and she asked if I would babysit them. So I did a lot. Like during the summer, I babysat during the day, and sometimes I babysat at night when Mr. and Mrs. Rhodes went out. Mr. Rhodes worked for the government, and they were both very nice. I liked being there. And the 4 girls, they had 4 daughters. Yael. The reason I'm thinking of this is because I'm reading The Dove Keepers. I just started it by Alice Hoffman, and it's about Israeli history and the Jewish people, the history, and it's from the Bible, but she's giving it, she's filling in the details and giving it color. And one of the girls' names, the main girl that I'm reading about is named Yael, and so Yael kind of, I think, had like a learning disability of some sort.
How many kids did they have?
4 daughters.
Okay.
And there was Yael, and then Tammy. And Yael had dark hair, black hair, and she was sort of dark complected. And Tammy had dark red hair, and she had dark red freckles. And I think she was a little bit brighter than Yael. And then there was Yvette, who was a real thin girl with really curly, kind of mousy brown hair, and a very delicate little face. And then the youngest one was Leanne. She was a little bit chubby and blonde. And they fought. Some of them fought together all the time, but they got along pretty well. But none of them looked remotely alike. Not at all. And Yael told me, like, she talked a lot. And Yael told me a story. She said, "You can't tell anybody this story. I was born in Israel. And my mother lived on a kibbutz. And my father lived on the kibbutz too. They were never married. But so she had me when she was about 22. And she was a single mother. And then she met my dad, Mr. Rhodes, and they married. And he had been married to a French woman. And he had a little girl, my sister Yvette. But she died. Not Yvette, but the mother died. Yvette's French mother died.
Why couldn't you tell anybody this?
I don't know. I think she said, my mom doesn't want anybody to know about this, that we had different fathers and mothers and stuff. And I was like, okay. And I never did tell anybody, but it fascinated me. So here was Mr. Rhodes with this baby named Yvette, and Mrs. Rhodes with this young girl named Yael. And they married, and they had Tammy, and then they had Leanne. So Tammy and Leanne were full sisters. And then I wasn't supposed to, I don't know, I just was wondering about Yael not that long ago. I wondered what happened to her.
Now you're spilling the beans.
And I'm telling everybody now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wondered if the Rhodeses still lived there, and if the girls were grown up, and anyway, so my parents we moved then. I went to college in 1970, and I left, and I don't remember seeing them after that.